All right, good afternoon. Oh, energy, energy. Good afternoon. All right, ready to start our afternoon sessions, and we're certainly going to give our students an opportunity to present to you. But before that, I'd like for the students to know who they're presenting to. First of all, I'm Bill Fisher. I'm with the Kentucky Derby Festival, and this is my cohort in crime, Suzanne Wright, who's going to be facilitating the room. What I'd like to do is pass the mic and get you to introduce yourself by name and the organization you're affiliated with, and then we will turn it over to the students. You also have a yellow card in front of you, and these are commitment cards. So if you are going to make a commitment today, we ask that you write it on a card along with your name, and you can turn it into either one of us or Catherine, who's over there by the door. She's going to be taking notes for us today. So I would ask also when you, at the Q&A portion after the presentations, if you could start with your name so that we can capture your name and then the comments, we would greatly appreciate it. So I'm going to turn the microphone over.
Hello, everyone. I am Gwen Goffner, and I am the manager of the Family Resource Youth Service Center coordinators, and thank you for allowing me to be part of the panelists today.
I'm Kristen Wingfeld, coordinator of school business partnerships for Jefferson County Public School and the parent of a Kammerer 6th grader.
Hello, I'm Emily McGrath. I work at Humana, and I lead our social needs, innovation, and product development strategy.
Hello, my name is Vincent James. I'm the president and CEO of Dare to Care and a proud graduate of Jefferson County Public Schools, Atherton. Go Ravens. They changed the name on me, and I'm glad, but I'm really excited to be here and hear your presentation.
Hello, you guys. I'm Michelle Penix. I'm the former principal at Mill Creek Elementary. I was there for like 22 years, and now I am an educational consultant in the city. Glad to be here.
Hi there, I'm Erin Razanen. I'm with Messer Construction Company. We're a large commercial construction company here in town.
Hi, I'm Becky Crump, and I'm Director of Resource Development for Jefferson County Public Schools. So that's grants, donations, stuff like that.
Thank you, panelists, for being here today. I'm going to ask a favor. We've been tasked today. Did y'all hear that earlier? Did y'all hear that cheering over there? Well, apparently we've been a little bit quiet earlier. So I'm going to ask you on the count of 3. I just need you all to, as I introduce them and say, yay, we're going to just kind of give them a little pep up here. So on the count of 3, we're all just going to go clap, make noise, whatever y'all want to do. So ready? 1, 2, 3. Woo! Now, every now and then throughout it, we may have to just keep doing it because, again, they're listening. So we've got a great group of kids here that have been working extremely hard. 8th graders. So is that 14? 14-year-olds. Okay, so think back to when you were 14. All right? Some of you may want to, some of you may not want to. But again, these kids have worked so hard, and we're here today to hear them. They've got a couple of requests because they are mission driven and centered to do some great work within this community. They just need some support. They need us to basically respond to the requests that they have. So without further ado, Kammerer Middle School, it's on you.
Hi, we're from Kammerer Middle School, and this is our Kammerer Justice Club presentation for our food pantry. Our mission: Justice Now will empower students to be the change as we make Louisville our classroom and justice our curriculum.
Here is a word art collage that has words that we commonly use throughout our answers for why we join Justice Now.
My name is Katie McCammon, and I joined Justice Now because I wanted to make a difference in the world, and the club sounded like a great starting point. I love coming to Justice Now meetings and building relationships with my friends while doing our part in creating justice for all.
Hi, my name is Addie, and I'm in 8th grade. I go to Kammerer Middle School. I joined the Justice Now Club because I am passionate about doing more with my life and helping others. When I first heard about this club, it immediately grabbed my attention. I knew this was a good place to start if I wanted to make a difference. I am lucky enough not to have to worry about having food on the table, so I thought a food pantry would be a great idea to make other people not worry as much. This makes me feel like I'm making a difference, and I love it.
Hi, I'm Kenna Chapman.
I joined Justice Now because creating a better environment and doing better for the world is something I want to continue doing for the rest of my life. The fact that I'm able to help others with my friends and create a better environment for the people around me interested me from the get-go. I think Justice Now is helping me take steps towards what I want to do one day and taking a big step for Kammerer too, because we will be able to help others in need.
Hello, my name is Sage Snyder, and I am an 8th grader at Kammerer Middle School. I joined Justice Now because I knew it was my opportunity to fix some of the injustices in Louisville. I am most passionate about solving food insecurity in the community, so our food pantry will be able to help solve this problem.
Hi, I'm Savannah Coombs at Kammerer Middle School, and I joined Justice Now because I heard they were making a food pantry, and that's like a big deal for me because at my old school, a lot of students just really didn't have food at home, but we had a food pantry there, and that helped so many students. So when I heard that they were doing it here, I wanted to help.
Hello, my name is Kate Jones. I am in 8th grade. I joined Justice Now because I wanted to make a difference in my community. I was really drawn to the feeling that I can make a difference. I can build more relationships with new people and leave a lasting impression in my school community.
In 2019, 44,000 people lived in food deserts across Louisville, which is 3.6% of households in Louisville. Living in a food desert has negative side effects such as increased risk of obesity, diabetes, and other weight-related issues. Some signs that a house may be considered in a food desert are the house does not have access to a vehicle, they are more than a mile away from a grocery store, and the household makes low income.
So this is our map of Louisville grocery stores. There are a lot of Louisville grocery stores in the East End, but very few in the West End. This means that a lot of people in the West End live in food deserts and don't have access to fresh food. In an article, it states Louisville ranks second in rates of children who live in a household experiencing food insecurity. So in the map, you can see that the red parts in the West End shows where the food insecurity lies.
There are little to no Meijer or Paul's stores in the west end of Louisville, and there are only 2 Krogers in the area. By building more grocery stores in that area of Louisville, more people will have access to fresh food.
What is our ask? In the future, we plan to rent or buy a delivery truck for transporting items for our pantry. We also plan to purchase shelving and items for our food pantry. We hope to discuss with others who have started their own food pantries in some capacity. We have a QR code on our business card that leads to our website, which explains all about our food pantry and more about our ask.
How can we help other JCPS schools start their own food pantry? One way is that we could help transfer food to other pantries using our delivery truck. Another way is we could hold discussions with leaders at other schools to help start theirs. And the third way is we could also provide information and tips and tricks for budgeting.
Our food pantry will be located in a spare room at Kammerer Middle School. We plan on opening our food pantry during 2022 before the end of this school year. Our Justice Now cohort plans to run and operate the food pantry, but we also plan to have student and staff volunteers help out from time to time. Our food pantry should be open before and after school multiple days a week to those who need it.
We plan to provide food for the students and their families. We don't think we will be able to have refrigeration, so we'll be using mainly non-perishable items. Some of the non-perishable food items we will plan on using are nuts, fruits, vegetables, water bottles, etc. We also want to use hygiene products such as toothbrushes, feminine products, toothpaste, and deodorant. This will help keep people healthy and clean.
The QR codes are important because it keeps things anonymous and accessible. When you scan the QR code, it opens up our website. On the business cards and the tote bags, there will be the QR code.
So we are going to pass out the business cards, and these business cards could help us gain support, donations, and is a great way for people to also fill out the form. These business cards help the QR code spread to the widest range of people. And with the business cards we pass to you, you can check out our website, which we will talk more about, and our Google form that we created.
Renting our delivery truck. There are many options to rent trucks that are located closely within the area of Louisville. Here is a link to some of the budget trucks we have been looking at and 2 possible models we are considering.
To get our Kammerer food pantry started, our estimated budget is about $7,526. This will cover the price of food, shelving, hygiene, and other products.
For our room, we will need to be organized, so we will need shelving, storage bins, a label maker, and label tape. We are hoping that we will have the Carpenters Union to donate their time and talent to build the shelves for us. If not, then it will cost about $55 per shelf. If we will require storage bins, a label maker, and label tape to make the shelves even more organized. Most of this is a one-time cost just to get us started.
Distribution. For the distribution of the products and the food we need items such as tote bags, business cards, and down the road a food delivery truck. For the tote bags, it will cost about $373 for 400 of them, which will most likely last us the rest of the school year. And for our business cards, it will cost us about $32 for 1,000 cards, which will most likely last us the rest of the year as well.
Hygiene. We will include hygiene products in our pantry. We will have toothbrushes, toothpaste, deodorant, and feminine products, like I said before. We will have to restock in the future, but for now, the total cost for hygiene products is $1,647. Also, the broken down budget is on the last page in the little pamphlet that we gave you.
In our pantry, we will have canned foods and fresh produce that we will hand out. This leads to a total of $5,000, $2,500 for fresh produce and $2,500 for canned foods.
Our KMS Justice Now website. We have made a website where you can access everything about our food pantry. On this website, you can access this presentation and the Google form. The Google form allows you to answer questions that helps us figure out what you need and how much of it you need.
Thank you.